Hello everybody and welcome to a new Zero Day video. Today I want to show you my personal build order which focuses mostly on economy for the civilization Sparta. It's pretty the same for Mace and Rome, so I don't know if I will make a video also about them, but I won't only show you the build order in single player, but also show you some different 1v1s I did against different ranked 1v1 players. So let's get started and see how it goes. So I will assign this to Hyperate Robot, defensive very hard. Let's give him Sparta 2. Okay, let's go. So the first thing I do is looking at a minimap while sending a man to do the things. I see no berries near, so I can send the man to a random woodline around. Here I see there is a big woodline, so I send them here, but no particular reason. If there was another woodline here, wouldn't have changed nothing. Just because I see that there are no berries near. If I see some berries, I will send the man to the nearest woodline that is nearer to the berries. So I will send them to this one. Oh my god, he lost. So. Okay. Control 1 to set this key, so important. After the 6 women, 3 women which I send to the berries, I send them to the nearest wood. The reason is because I want the first house to be built really near to the civic center. Also, I sent this javelin man right here to scout, and I will come back. And here comes the first house. It's not important. The position can be built in any position here around the circle. The most important thing is building the other houses in near to that house in order to create a wall of houses. Okay. Then I garrison these women in the civic center and I send them to the wood. I split them in order to take wood in a better way, in the most efficient way. And I send these 4 women here to take this woodline because I want them to build another house quite soon. I don't practically never take that basket upgrade because I prefer to take in the early game this iron axe one. I see that there is no hound near my civic center, so my next unit to be trained is 2 women, not 2 cavalrymen. If I have some hunt around, 2 cavalrymen. To build this house that near, I use Ctrl plus Shift hotkey. This man right here is sent to scout. Okay, set also these hotkeys. Come on. Oh, come on, the house is not built yet. Okay, so I lost like 1 or 2 seconds. Oh well, not good micro. Okay, now I need to start to build fields, and I take immediately this upgrade right here. Okay, I can send him to heal. Six women needed. Okay. Send these 4 women to build another house. As you can see, if he comes from here to rush, they will find a little wall. And I send 5, 6 is okay. Women to build the first field here. Okay. I want them also to build this field because I'm in need of food in a bit. Well, yeah, I'm into food. It's hard to find maps in which there are no berries and no extra hand, man. I'm quite unlucky in this single player. But it's fine, I'm slowing down a bit here, but I will regain all the speed later. Okay, now it's going quite good. I will build a barrack in a while. So I've also taken this upgrade, which is so important even before you start building fields. And also I need... well, as you can see, my food production is not that good right now, but it happens a lot, even in regular 1 versus 1 games. So you can go here to build another house. No, you sorry. Okay, you do. Okay, I see. I watch how many women I have there. I have 26 for 5 fields, so there is one idle, and that idle I don't like it, so I build. Well, no space. Okay, 4 more women. Well, in this case I know that the AI won't rush me so soon, so I continue to produce mostly women, but I suggest you to make also a good amount of men. I prefer to do them when the barrack is formed. Okay, 3 men are enough. Okay, when this tree here is exhausted, I send them to build a field. But before, I want another house. All the houses I want to be built near to the civic center. These men right here are doing quite a lot of trouble, or not men, you know. Yeah, that's it. Try to always to mix spearman and javelin. Oh my god, these are idle. Not that good. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, I forgot to send the cavalryman when he's healed. Don't do that, I'm noob. So I send him here to scout. It's fine. Well, what am I doing here? Can I do this? Okay, now I see that as always, I always do it in every single 1 versus 1 game, but it's because I'm noob that I forgot to build houses. Yeah, that is a terrible thing to do. Don't do that. You have been attacked, so I lose the cav here. Yeah, probably. Build another house here. Okay. Well, quite too much trouble. Okay, 5 women more. No, 4 women. Okay. Scout a bit also here. As you can see, if he rushes me with some men, I have a good amount of men to protect myself. At -6, it's fine to have the men. I build another field. I want like 9-10 fields to be built before before phase 2. Okay, now I'm not in need of wood, so I can start training. Oh my god, this idol. Never have idols, please. I can start produce also men from the civic center. Also because I want some men to be near to the mine here. Okay, they can build a storehouse here. Like 7 man is okay. 5 women to build another field. Yeah. Okay. I like always to train batch sizes of 4 men. I don't know why, but I find it to be really helpful. Okay. I can send them over here because I see I'm not in wood need. I prefer to have skirmishers to the mine just because they are faster, because they need less space, less travel distance, sorry. Okay, I need another house here. Okay, build it, and build it that too. Okay, here. As you can see, 120 population, it means nice. And now what I need is phase 2. 8 fields, good. Phase 2 always, always, always before minute 10. Always. Even if I lose some time because I'm not training anyone, I need phase 2 at this moment. Also pay attention to a good wood production, because you'll need so much wood now in phase 2. And I start mining stone, metal a bit earlier than phase 2, because when I go phase 2 I want my new units to go immediately to take this. Great, so good, so good. I usually use the man I train from CC during the phase 2 to take the stone, because I don't find stone to be that important, in my opinion. You can also disagree about that. Take this upgrade too, so important for 300 population. Build houses and build here. So, I'm forgetting to train. Okay. As you see, I need a bit more fields. I'm 9 fields. I need like 10 or something like that. Take these upgrades and build another barrack when needed. No, not when needed, when you can. Continue to produce men, because now the thing you need is stone and metal. Barter with shift and goes phase 3 before minute 12. If you take the upgrades immediately when you are P2, you are guaranteed to likely to win a fight if the enemy rushes you in P2. Another barrack, another canal. Okay. Always mix hoplites and skirmishers. The reason why a lot of people die from P2 rushes with infantry is because they have a lot of skirmishers, but such a few of spearmen. So here it's like half spearmen, half skirmishers. When you go P3, immediately take these ones. Immediately. If you cannot, barter a bit and take. Also take this upgrade if you're Sparta. If you cannot, barter a bit and take it. Simple as that. This upgrade right here, not that much needed. I can also send this man right here to build, and this man right here to build rams. The arsenal for the rams. When you're done with that, just do the next ones. Take this upgrade. Always build storehouses. And well, that's it. Barter when you don't have something. I don't need stone right now, so I can barter and take it. I don't need food to take that upgrade, I can barter and take that. Use barter a lot. Also for the rams, because speed is the most important thing. Okay, I'm in need of food. I will take these 9 women to build some fields. I know that the enemy won't probably rush me soon. Also I want this man to build this, because the hero for Sparta is just so good. When these rams are ready, I can just go attack. For the attack I need like 100 men, not more needed. Oh well, I forgot the houses, not that important. Well, yeah, they are important, but not in this particular game because I'm against that. So I'm just ready. Rams are ready. Simple as that. Simple as that. Minute 14, I'm ready with 2 rams, old upgrades, like 100 units ready. And I just go. I have a very strong economy behind. No fear at all. Like 12 men to the wood, but this will go too. So that's it. This is GG. I won't continue this. So yeah, let's take the examples in real life. So here we are. The first replay I'm gonna show you is with Philip the Swaggerless, a 1v1 we did, rated, and we played on mainland, not balanced. As you can see, my start is really classical as the one I showed you in single player. So 6 women trained, the man here is scouting, the cavalryman at the chicken, the man at the wood, 6 women here. We're going to build an house. Philip was playing, I don't remember exactly, Sparta too, yeah. So let's see what I was doing. So here I always train these 4 women and then send to the Nobi Woods. Here I take the first upgrade. I have no berries in Nobi, so I will take this upgrade quite soon, I think. Yeah, and 2 cavalrymen because I have some hunt here. As you know, in the single player game I trained 2 women, but in this case I have some hunt. I don't build a farmstead because they are quite near to this one actually. So I take the upgrade for the fields, and here I build a barrack. So let's speed up maybe even a bit more. So the cavalryman here is annoying me a bit, but it's fine. I have the fields, I have a good food production. continue training man from here. Good amount, I have like 11 man, minute 5, so good. So here he comes with some man. I garrison him the barrack because I don't want to lose it, obviously. They are like, I don't know, many, let's see, 17, nice. So here I just go back a bit and then I garrison and I trap him in here. So as you see from my, thanks to my economy build order, I have enough men even at minute 6. So here I keep garrison the cabs. If he comes to the fields to annoy me, I have someone to ungarrison. So here he keeps building this outpost that I don't really understand, but it's okay. It just annoys me a bit, but he's losing precious time because he could send that man to make his own economy. So here I continue to make fields, 8 fields. Some cavalrymen here who were at the fields, I am garrison my 2 cavalrymen and they are completely dead. So keep always some men or cavalrymen near to the civic center or garrison. Also because I'm not very good at rushing, so I wouldn't have rushed with the 2 cavalrymen. So here comes the second barrack. I have how many men? Good amount. Wow, like something like 40 men right now. Start to produce them from the civic center. Here is an outpost to see if he's coming from this way, some cavalrymen or I don't know what. I don't think he will. And as you can see, the population gap is huge, man. He's huge. He's like 80 population with 47 men. I am 141 with 60. So insane, really. So I'm P2, minute 10. Well, I was a bit slowed down. Here are the upgrades, not taken this yet. But I continue to build house, as you see, near to the civic center. These are protected, so are quite far. And here is a wall, maybe with a little hole here. Here comes the market, and I soon go phase 3 when I build this blacksmith. And here comes the P3. I have not taken yet these upgrades, but my economy is so fine. I have all the economy upgrades I need. Also the first metal and stone one, which are so good. I have 9 fields, and here I have 4 barracks, which is George's. 2 fields more for the 300 population. The population gap is obviously huge, 60 population. Here come the other upgrades. Here comes the upgrade for the food. Here comes the fleet upgrade, and here comes the resistance upgrade. Here come the 2 rams, and I can attack minute 15 even if I was rushed at the beginning. So here I just continue to produce men. I send these guys right here to take wood from this wood line because I won't need them later, because I have a good amount here of 25 men, and 25 men taking wood here with the 3rd upgrade, yeah, it's good in the late game. So here I'm attacking with like one, how many are there? 110, and it's just like, it's just GG, because it's not even P3, and I'm P3 with all military upgrades, all economy upgrades, and I'm 270 population. There is no way he can win this. No way. 120 units. No way he can win this, even if he puts like 200 units, and here comes the GG. So, as you see, simple as that. Well, the gap is huge. Total score, as you see, it's a bit lower here, because I set all I need to grow in this way. Let's see the units produced, trained. Wait, well, man. Absurd. Economy score. Yeah. So let's go to the second game, which is with Dakeras. He played Romance, I played Sparta. Let's give a look to it. Here we go. Dakeras is really a good rating. I think he's in top 10 or something like that. He's a really good player, so my start is always the same that I explained you. Here I decide to take this wood line a bit in the back because I'm quite scared it will rush me, and if he rushes me and I'm in this wood line, he can rush me from any side here. If he rushes this wood line, he can go like only from this side, and I can keep all the men here like. And the berries are in a quite safe position, and as you can see, here comes the first little rush with 2 cavalrymen, not that scared. 2 women, I lose the women here because I was building the farmstead from the cavalrymen, because here I have a quite lot of hand. Not a good to have javelin calves against Rome, but it's fine. Here I've been some plates just because I'm scared he will maybe come with more cavalrymen. Here I can stand like 4 spear cavalrymen with these 4 units, yeah. And I send these 3 over here. 1 woman to build the farmstead. Here I don't have the upgrade for the berries, as you see I have no berries near. Let's speed up it a bit. Speed it up. And here come the fields. I can build this field far from the civic center because I protect these women with the land I have here. The farming upgrade is already taken. I send these men to scout, I see some cavalrymen, I get scared, so I continue to produce men, mostly from the barrack in this case. Here I like lose some. No, well, I don't lose that some, but I just keep garrison and garrisoning. I still have 3 cavalrymen, which is so good. I think I trained a total. How many trained cavalrymen? Like, yeah. I trained 2 and I still have all of them alive. Here I can go for another wood line just because this is safe, kinda. And here it comes with a bit more calves, so I just garrison and keep doing that, not that much damage. I have some units here to protect the women in case it comes again. Here it cannot rush me with that like 5 spearmen. So I keep training men, here some women, because I'm not that good with population, in a 90 population, but it's fine because I got Russia a bit. So I keep mixing my units, spearmen, cavalrymen, spearmen, sorry, skirmishers. Here it comes with a men rush. There are quite a lot, so I just settle back a bit. I send the women here to protect themselves. Here I have some men to protect my women at the fields. Here, if it comes, I have enough unit. Well, I don't think if they are enough to protect me, but here, as you see, I have no houses, I have nothing it can take. Some players could have placed some houses right here. They would have lost them all. I just lost a storehouse, which is really nothing. And here it takes a farmstead, but well, I don't need it because all my buildings are safe in the back. Here I have enough men to protect myself, and I just keep taking wood, and here comes the fight. And he loses all. He just loses all. And now, let's look at the gap. Man, 50 men. insane. It's practically GG. Here comes the second barrack as usual. As usual, not as usual. And here is the P2 already. I have already the eco upgrade. I don't know if I have the farming upgrade too. Not yet, but it's fine. Here I'm mining, all doing good, all doing great. Like 10 fields already. So good. 150 population. He is 40 population less. Well, and here I start building the blacksmiths to go P3. Here I just keep training the skirmishers from the barracks. Here comes the market, protected. All, as you can see, is so near to the civic center. My city is so compact in itself. Here I have the men at the back and women at the back to take the wood. If I get attacked, I can mobilitate only these units, which is so good because I have them protecting the can farm the wood. And here comes the P3 already. With this resistance upgrade, I already took the ranged one. If now I can get P3 before him and take this upgrade, it's GG. So here are the 5 barracks. Well, I did quite a lot. Here comes the arsenal to take the rams. I keep just spamming unit as much as I can. I don't need more fields right now because I'm like 10. Here, not taken this yet. I take this now. I have not taken the wood one, but I think I'll do soon. Here, no, well, I didn't take it soon. It's fine. I know I am at an advantage because I have all except this military upgrade is P2, and let's see how many he has. None. Man, none. He has no upgrades at all. And here comes the attack with how many men? 90 men. How can he stand 90 men with no upgrades? I have all them. I have also the wood upgrade. I have 62 units to the wood. I have just a so solid eco in the back. So many, well, maybe too many men to the metal mines. Some other men like here to take the wood. And no way you can win this. No way. It's 100 population gap. I just win because also I have the hero. He has no upgrades at all. So I think the GG will come soon. Let's wait for it. Well, man, just look at the population. Just look at it. Well, here it comes. It was GG since the first rush he did me. Total score a bit less in the beginning, and it goes up so much. Units trained, killed, as you see when you rush me. I just trapped him, and simple as this. And here we have a 1 versus 1 game against who I believe to be the second best player in 0D after Valorant, who is Vime. And he played Romance, I played Sparta obviously, and we played on mainland balanced small and on subalpindium. My starting is very usual, so what I showed you in the single player game: 6 women, 3 women, 2 women, 4 women, 4 women. I think that this game is quite interesting because you can see not only how I boom, but also how I deal with an early rush at the beginning, because Vime is a really terrific rusher player. So he immediately rushes me with 3 spear cavalrymen, which are quite annoying because now I cannot have spears around my 6C to protect it. So now I start to train 3 oblates instead of what would have been 2 other women in the build order, and what I do here is just keep garrisoning, ungarrisoning, and using these javelin cavalrymen to take maybe some free damage on these spears. As you can see, they are quite wounded, so they need to be healed from Vime CC. So here what I do is sending 10 women to the berries. I'm also taking the upgrade because here I have some extra berries, and I send 10 just because I think that it is useful because I was slowed down by this little rush. Here I sent the cavalryman to scout, and well, here I did a little mistake because I saw some women and I said let's go to take some kills, but I didn't notice that this civic center was garrisoned, and so I lost the cavalryman. But not a big problem because around here I have no hound. He would have scouted a bit around the minimap and maybe stayed in the civic center to take some free damage on a possible later rush. So here I continue to train mainly spearmen, and here he comes with 6 spear cavalrymen, which is so annoying because I have no units in this zone, so if he comes he finds only the women. So I send these 4 spearmen to take the berries with the women in order to protect them. Here I built an outpost because I want to see if maybe it comes from this side. I have no one to protect these fields actually, so I can see him and maybe garrison these women. Here, thanks to the spearman, I can take some free damage on his cavalryman. Obviously it's very hard to take 1 kill, and here I just continue to take the berries and using the same strategy. When he comes I press H on these 4 spearmen and I damage him. So here I start also building fields. I have all the upgrades I need in phase 1. Here I have also other spearmen who are near the civic center in order to protect it. Maybe if he comes I can garrison these units and ungarrison and take some damage on this cavalryman. Here, as you can see, he continues to annoy me, but his cavalrymen are quite wounded, except of this one. Let's see, this, yeah, they are practically dead. So this strategy of keeping some spears around the civic center is so good to protect the fields. And also here I have a quite solid wood line with 16 javeliners who can surely stand against 6 spear cavalrymen. So here I just continue to produce javeliners, here I just continue to produce women in order to make the fields and build a good food economy. As you can see, the positioning of the houses is also studied because in this zone it cannot come, also because I think that also these 2 houses are built near to each other. I don't know if it can pass from here, but well, it's surely not easy. Here I start also to take some metal just because I need the spearmen around the CC just to do something other than taking this wood, because I have a good amount of wood. So here comes the interesting part. He attacks me with some infantrymen. I just garrison the 2 barracks so he cannot take them, and I don't need to mobilize a lot these men just because he cannot come with just, how many of them? With just 15 men and 5 cavalrymen, he cannot surely kill my 30 javelin men. So here I just continue to produce not skirmishers but spears because I have no melee units right here. Here I continue to produce women as usual. Here I take some free damage, and that's it. Now I can. He knows that I have good army, it cannot damage me a lot if it attacks me in that way, so I cannot boom quite calmly. I'm not annoyed by rushes or something like that. So as you can see, 9 fields, maybe I'll do a 10th one when these 5 women are ready, and here I just continue to produce, but the most important thing is that I went phase 2 and is still phase 1, so I get an advantage by taking this wood upgrade before him. I also start immediately to build a forge and a market in order to go P3 quite fast, because I want to take these upgrades as soon as possible. And as you can see, my eco is really solid. 9 fields, 50 units to the wood, and a P3 is coming quite fast. I think I'll barter my resources quite soon. Well, I always use bartering for going P3 as fast as possible. So let's see when it comes. Yeah, now. So P3, minute 12 and 30, even if I was quite, if I was rushed quite aggressively at the beginning. Here comes the 3rd barrack and soon the 4th one. Here I will send this man right here to maybe build a storehouse here in order to take that wood. And well, that's it. My mining eco is really solid. My wood one too. I see that in this zone he has some outposts, so I will soon send some men just to take them. And as you can see, the population gap is not that much because we have almost an even population, but the problem is that he's phase 2, I am phase 3, and I'm taking my immediate upgrades, and it didn't even have the blacksmith, so he's taking now the first one, and let's see, I'm going to take now the 3rd ranged upgrade, military upgrade. Yeah, and as you can see, in order I barter in order to take this upgrade. Bartering is just so important if you want to have a fast booming. I barter food, but also when I'm P3 I barter a lot of stone. And here, these men in the back don't need to be sent to the front. I just can keep them in the back because I don't know if I have, yeah, I have the 3rd woodcut upgrade, which is so good, and these 38 units are just what you need, nothing else, to maintain a really good wood eco for phase 3. So I can send practically all of these men to the front to attack Vim base. I have all the upgrades, I have all the eco upgrades that I need. I have 4 barracks, right? Yeah. So I continue to produce men, and well, here he had a good amount of tower, which is really good because I wanted maybe to prevent a P2 rush for me, maybe because I went P2 before him, and when I took the upgrades I could have P2 rushed, but I didn't do it. So when you attack a base, pay attention always to have rams, or at least the enemy didn't make towers, or you will get really damaged, because these towers, it doesn't seem, but they deal a lot of damage to your units. So here is a quite interesting strategy use. He garrison in the barracks, and I garrison in a circle with these units, so I'm trapped and I have to go back a little, but not a big deal because I have some reinforcements here. I have all the upgrade, yes, only the first ones, and so even if I have less numbers, because let's see how many I have, let's see, like no, I didn't have less soldiers than him, so it's obviously a one fight there. So here, well, it lags a bit. Well, okay, here I can destroy easily this tower. I can destroy this arsenal too. He has not many units right now because the population gap is starting to increase thanks to my attack and the fact that I have upgrades. Here, as you can see, this 40 man can continue to produce wood. My eco is solid, very solid, so I don't need to think to anything else. I just need to continue sending spamming units from the barracks, sending them to the front, and just going back a little if I see that I'm losing soldiers, and continue to make rams. And here comes the GG. So easy and simple like that. Let's look at the charts. So total score a bit less in the beginning and then it grows exponentially. Units, let's see the train one where I was always ahead, and let's see the kill ones. A bit more for him because of the spear cavalry rush at the beginning, so I was slowed down a bit, but then it just grows so much for me. So that's it.